A Sigma male is a man who lives by his own rules, doesn't adhere to societal standards, and is distracted. He's strong, masculine, and resilient. That doesn't mean he is stoic and heartless. He just doesn't show his other side to everyone is all. There are lots of things that other men love doing that Sigma males absolutely detest. So here are 9 things that men love but Sigma males hate. Number 1. Being the center of attention. What sets Sigmas apart from everyone else is that they live a low-key, dramaless life. They don't like being in the spotlight. Instead, they relish in being a mystery. They choose not to associate with people who attract attention. Some people thrive in the spotlight. They feel validated and loved through the attention they get. There's little that they don't do to gain even the slightest of attention from people that they don't even know. Sigma males are quite the opposite though. They walk their own path and don't conform to what society expects them to do. They hate being labeled and doing what everyone else is doing. They would much rather spend all their time alone than be in the spotlight. They like listening and blending into the background rather than being on the other end. Solitude is heaven-like for Sigma males. Among the crowd, they're silent and rarely do things for people's acknowledgement. Silent environments are more preferred by them. Number 2. Reckless driving. Reckless driving is selfish and immature. It puts you and others in danger. In today's culture, driving fast is considered to be cool and impressive. But Sigma males see it as it is, reckless and careless. It is sad to see that the media portrays this behavior as something to be praised and impressed about. Speeding in a controlled environment for sport is entirely different. Not like on the streets. Driving fast to show off on the roads can lead to severe consequences. Sigma males would rather not enjoy the thrill of driving and risk their lives and others. They look down on people who do such foolish things. It is a norm now, though it shouldn't be. When it comes to safety and taking care of oneself, a Sigma male doesn't let anything come between them. Number 3. Window shopping. Window shopping sounds endearing and entertaining to some, but Sigma males find it utterly useless, aimlessly rummaging through clothes in stores and not buying anything. Sigma males are absolutely against it. They hate wasting time, more so looking at things they don't want to buy. When they go shopping or do anything for that matter, they know what they want. Once they get what they want, they leave the place right after. This doesn't mean that Sigma males don't have things that they want to buy or something they desire to have, but they don't waste their time drooling over it. Instead, they take it as motivation and work towards it. They're passionate about what they desire, so they work tirelessly for it. Number 4. Social media trends. With the advent of social media, it has become extremely easy to conform to the trends extensively followed by people. These platforms are toxic and unsafe in various ways. However, Sigma males have always remained disinterested in such things. Dancing and performing trends in front of the camera to gain views and likes is just another way to garner attention and validation. Sigma males tend to stay away from these social platforms altogether as they find it frivolous, mindless, or even absurd. They find it a waste of time to spend hours perfecting moves just to post it on Instagram and TikTok to gain fame. Sigma males are private individuals who love spending their time on meaningful things, rather than on such wasteful stuff. In most cases, social media can become an addiction. Instances where you open a social media app to check just one post and you end up spending hours on end. Sigma males avoid them like the plague also because of this. Number 5. Nightclubs. The appeal that nightclubs have can be understood. With low lights, loud music, drinks to drown in, and the prospect of a fling is attractive to a majority of people. However, a Sigma male doesn't like such superficial, drink-driven situations. The sweaty and drunk people, Sigmas try their best to avoid. A nice evening in a calm environment such as a coffee shop is the best alternative in comparison. Their dislike of going to nightclubs also stems from their value for relationships. The kind of connection made in such environments is fleeting, not lasting. They have little to no meaning to many people. They're there for a good time, not a long time. The conversation doesn't hold much meaning either. The next morning, everything is forgotten. It is sad, really, that it has become the new normal. Sigma males don't go to nightclubs to meet women, unlike most men. They prefer to meet people organically, have coffee, go on a few dates, and eventually get married. Nightclubs and relationships don't often work out how they're believed to. Number 6. Clicking selfies. Just like how people follow dances, challenges, and trends because of social media, the idea of sharing selfies too stems from the same. People are so eager to share what they're doing, what they're eating, and who they're with by taking pictures and posting them online. It's like an event doesn't seem real unless a picture of it is taken. People find it cool, yes, but don't the things that we do lose their meaning once we stray from its actual value to us? Sigma males are private beings, as previously mentioned. They hate telling people what happens in their life. They'd rather keep their life to themselves. Life isn't all about showing off for them. Today, society is fixed on documenting their life on camera and sharing it with millions. They forget to live in the moment. They're busy with pointing their phones at every pretty thing they see. Sigma males prefer to be in the present and enjoy an event while it happens. Number 7. Dining in top-end restaurants. Sigma males reject the idea of fine dining. Of course, there are people who find the fine dining experience fascinating. To each their own. But that isn't the case for Sigmas because they find that the simplicity of having an uncomplicated meal at a reasonable price is more than enough. Fine dining restaurants have dress codes, rigid etiquette, and rules that Sigma males don't adhere to. For them, they like to savor a meal to their heart's content. In their eyes, those who go to fancy restaurants just want to flaunt their wealth and impress people, proving to people that they can afford to be at such a high-class restaurant. Going to a fancy restaurant doesn't instantly make you important. Sticking to whatever rules told just to have a meal isn't the way to go, and a Sigma male knows that. Number 8. Drama. Sigma males hate drama and the air that surrounds it. They're deep thinkers, the resilient type. They don't need drama in their lives to distract them. They prefer the calmness in their lives, the peace and serenity. They like keeping their issues private and choose not to make a huge deal about everything. The Sigma male keeps away from people who create drama. They choose not to associate with them to keep their peace of mind intact. Most people love making a scene in public. It is something that gets them high, the attention that gets them. The Sigma male, however, detests that type of behavior to such an extent that they will do anything to avoid people who are dramatic in their ways. It is just not worth it for them. The Sigma male, as you must know, is introverted and keeps to himself most of the time. They themselves are not dramatic, nor do they want the emotional baggage that comes with some people. They avoid having relationships with too many people. Number 9. Amusement parks. Loud, crowded places are something Sigma males despise. They like serene, calm, and quiet places where they're not disturbed or forced to be conversational. For similar reasons, they don't like amusement parks. Not inherently out of dislike for people, but because they think of amusement parks to be wasteful. They don't see the point in it, nor do they like the uneasiness that comes with being in amusement parks. Surrounded by people, waiting eagerly on a 1-minute roller coaster ride. It astonishes Sigma males. For children to be excited about a ride makes sense, but for a grown man, and because Sigma males like being in control of their environment to an extent, they would much prefer not to surround themselves in these situations. So that's all for today's video. What do you think Sigma males are like? Comment down below and let us know. Like, subscribe, and turn on that bell icon for updates. We'll see you in the next one.